What does it feel like to stand in a room full of people you love, only to hear them tear you apart? I learned the answer at 28, in a glittering ballroom where the chandeliers cast a mocking glow over my family's betrayal. My name is Clara, and this is the night my world unraveled then stitched itself back together in ways I never imagined. It was my parents' 40th anniversary, a lavish affair in their sprawling estate. Crystal flutes clinked, laughter echoed, and I, their only daughter, stood in a carefully chosen emerald gown, hoping to blend into the elegance. My family had always been my anchor-me mother with her sharp wit, my father with his quiet pride, my brothers with their teasing warmth. But beneath their smiles, I'd sensed a growing distance, a subtle shift I couldn't name. Tonight, I thought, would mend it. A night of celebration, of unity. The speeches began after dinner. My eldest brother, James, took the stage, his voice booming with charm. He toasted our parents, their legacy, their strength. Then, his tone sharpened. Of course, not everyone lives up to the family name, he said, his eyes flicking toward me. The room stilled. Clara, for instance, always the dreamer, never the doer. Marrying a nobody, wasting her potential, such a shame. Laughter rippled, cold and cutting. My cheeks burned. I gripped my glass, the stem trembling in my hand. My mother stood next. Her words were softer, but no less cruel. Clara could have been so much more, she sighed. If only she'd listened. My father followed, his silence louder than words, his nod a confirmation of their disappointment. My younger brother, Tom, joined in, mocking my simple life, with my husband, Ethan, a man they'd never bothered to know. Each word was a dagger, slicing through years of love I thought we shared. The guests' friends, colleagues, strangers watched me shrink, their pity a heavier weight than the scorn. I wanted to scream, to run, but my feet stayed rooted. Why? Because I'd spent my life trying to please them, to prove I was enough. I'd chosen Ethan not out of rebellion, but love, his quiet kindness, his unwavering belief in me. They called him a nobody, a mechanic with no ambition, but they didn't know him. They didn't know us. And yet, standing there, I felt the sting of their judgment, the shame they wanted me to carry. Then, the doors swung open. The room fell silent as Ethan stepped in. No, not step commanded. He wasn't the man they'd dismissed, the one in grease-stained overalls. Tonight, he wore a tailored black suit, his broad shoulders squared, his eyes blazing with a confidence I'd always known but they'd never seen. Behind him, a sleek black car rolled into view through the open doors, a prototype, its lines futuristic, its presence undeniable. Whispers spread like wildfire. Was that the car? Ethan didn't flinch. He crossed the room, every step deliberate, until he reached me. He took my hand, his touch steady, grounding. Clara, he said, loud enough for all to hear. You've always been enough. Then he turned to the crowd, his voice calm but unyielding. This is my wife, the woman who believed in me when no one else did. And this, he gestured to the car, is what we built together. Gasps echoed. My family froze, their faces a mix of shock and shame. Ethan wasn't just a mechanic. He was the mind behind a revolutionary automotive startup, one that had just secured a deal to reshape the industry. The car, a symbol of innovation, of dreams made real, was his creation, and I'd been by his side, editing proposals, testing designs, believing in him as he believed in me. They didn't know. They hadn't cared to. My wife, Ethan continued, is the heart of everything I am. You mocked her, but you don't know her strength. You don't know her. His words weren't just for them, they were for me, a reminder of who I'd always been, even when I doubted myself. I stood taller, my hand in his, the weight of their words lifting. My mother's face crumpled, my father's eyes dropped, and my brothers looked away. The guests, once eager to laugh, now clapped, their applause a tide turning in our favor. Ethan pulled me close, and we walked toward the car, the crowd parting like a sea. As we left, I glanced back, not with anger, but with clarity. They'd tried to dim my light, but I wasn't the one who needed to change. In the days that followed, my family called, their apologies stumbling, incomplete. I listened, but I didn't rush to forgive. Healing, I realized, wasn't about their redemption, it was about mine. Ethan and I drove forward, literally and figuratively, building a life not defined by their expectations, but by our truth. That night taught me something raw, something vital. Family isn't just blood. It's the people who see you, who lift you when others tear you down. And sometimes, the grandest entrance isn't just a moment, it's the courage to stand in your own story, unashamed, unbroken.